Alright guys, we're back out here. I actually tried to come out here the other day and fish and literally did not get a single bite. It was really just an all-around bad day for me at work and everything. So it's been storming like crazy today. I mean, just like flash floods, roads closed down because of so much rain. But it's lightened up a little bit, as y'all can see how high the water is. I mean, I usually stand literally like out there and fish, but you know, I have not been able to fish a lot recently, and I don't mind a little rain. So we're out here. We're gonna see if we can catch some. Hopefully it'll keep lightening up as it gets later in the day. Right now I've just got a blue and black chatterbait and a big old worm out here. I've got a few more rods in the car, but I really just wanted to try these. I felt like they would kind of be the best for this kind of weather right now. But we'll see. It's definitely going to be a lot different today because of the weather. Everything's going to be fishing differently. I'll try to keep the camera lens as dry as possible, but I'm only going to be able to do that to a certain extent, because I mean, it's just constant rain. I was gonna bring a crankbait as well, but there's too much vegetation out here right now. So we just did not. I actually even put the crankbait rod in the storage unit. So we'll go what we've got with today. I think it still looks good as of right now. I'm pretty sure this thing's pretty waterproof. I think that's what it said. I sure hope so, because it's getting drenched. But hopefully we can have a pretty decent day fishing today, and give y'all some decent content. Honestly, I'll probably just keep the camera rolling the whole time today. I've got extra batteries and everything, just because last time I tried to do that thing again where I just cut it on whenever I caught one, but like I said, I literally didn't even get a bite, so didn't have much of a video there. So we'll keep it rolling today, and I guess y'all can just listen to me yap the whole time if we don't catch anything. But honestly, if this rain would just quit. It's not bad. Like, it's not a lot of rain, but it's just enough to make it kind of annoying. If it would just quit, it'd be pretty nice. It's definitely, this storm has cooled off everything. The water's still very warm, but as far as the temperature everywhere, it's definitely cooled everything off. Right now I'm just throwing the chatterbait. I went with the blue and black because it's such overcast, and it was really windy earlier today, but it just kind of makes the visibility in the water a little bit harder for the fish. So I went with the darker color so that it's more of a reaction bite, but not sure how well it'll work. I think I've maybe caught like one fish ever on a chatterbait out here, which is why I don't really throw them that much, but we'll see. Like I said, I've got some more stuff in the car. I got some top water stuff, Golly, that water just dumped off my hat. Got a bunch of different stuff, but here's the worm. I mean, it's a honker. Just got it on like a flipping football kind of rig. I kind of wanted to. That would have been bad. I just almost fell down the hill into the water. I kind of wanted to go at more of like a wacky style, which is why I tied it onto this. But we'll see if we can get some bites on it, because I know, which, like I said, right now everything's so much different because of this weather. But typically, since it's getting so hot, a lot of the fish are going out deeper and wanting a lot of this bigger stuff, which is why I wanted to throw this big old worm. But two, I'm not sure how deep it is, and I can't really cast it that far off the bank from here. So I might end up driving around and going to some different spots out here later on. We'll just have to see. And if this rain could quit, that'd be good. Not even quit, honestly, just lighten up to where it's just a very, very light sprinkle. That would be nice. But I really want to catch one on this big old worm. I mean, because it's a honker, that's for sure. I really need to see what it's doing in the water while I'm hopping it. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks real nice. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's a big old ribbon tail, and that football head does a really good job of making that worm stand up when it hits the bottom, which is really, really good for this worm and this kind of style of fishing it, so that the fish can really see that movement from the ribbon tail. But it's also going to be a little hard to tell when I've got stuff. One, because of all the rain, but two, because of all this vegetation and all that crap. But we'll see. Like I said, the rain doesn't really bother me that much. I didn't come out here earlier because when I say storming, I'm talking like I was sitting inside the house and it was, I mean, I'm convinced it was literally, the lightning was hitting in the parking lot outside. Like, it was so loud and the lightning flashes were so bright. It would have been pretty dangerous for me to come out here during all that. So I waited until that quit and lightened up. But honestly, we might move pretty quick, because every time I come out here, I start at this bank, and honestly, it's kind of just been getting worn down, and all the fish that are typically over here probably either are not over here anymore, or they're just getting too smart to eat the stuff, because I fish it so much, and I know other people do as well. But I really think we can get some bites on this worm. We just gotta kind of find where they are and get them to eat it without getting it caught up in all this vegetation too. Because I mean, it's like I'm going in it every single time, every single cast, dude. But I'm really gonna start trying, Lord willing, to start getting a video out every week, at least once a week, you know. Obviously I'd like to get more, but it's just like with my schedule and work and everything, it's not really possible right now. At least to get good quality videos out, you know. I could crank out like 2 or 3 videos a week, but like they're not all gonna be great. Like it'd be like me not catching anything, and I don't know. I would rather be able to get y'all one good video a week than like 3 just mid videos. But we'll see. But hopefully, I'm kind of planning to do like 1 video a week, and then like 1 TikTok and YouTube short a day, and just kind of so that I'm like constantly putting out content. And 2, as far as like TikTok, I can start doing like the TikToks don't have to be like outside, like at the water fishing. It can always be like, I can do some inside videos where I'm like giving tips or tricks or showing how to rig stuff, like, but I need that input from y'all on what y'all would want to see, in order for me to be able to do that. So y'all just be sure to, you know, leave comments and suggestions for what y'all want to see, and I can start doing that as well, which I know it takes time. I know it takes consistency and all that good stuff, but I'm doing my best. It's just kind of hard with still like working a regular job and this just kind of being a hobby, you know. But I've been watching Major League Fishing this weekend. They're at Grand Lake in Oklahoma. It's been pretty good. They've been catching a lot of them. And tomorrow is championship day, so I'll be watching that after church and everything. But yeah, it's fun and I enjoy watching it, but it's also kind of depressing because like I would love to be able to do that and that be my job, you know. But maybe that was a rock. I don't know if one just hit that or if I hit a rock or what. I don't know, that was weird. But anyway, if I could somehow, you know, make this content what I can do for a living, that would be just as good. I mean, obviously I'd still really like to be able to fish professionally in those tournaments and stuff, but I mean that takes a lot of experience and winning, I guess, to be able to get there. This thing keeps getting all within that vegetation, man. That's the only bad thing about this lake, is the amount of vegetation. Which, I mean, it's summer. Obviously it's gonna happen, but it's just, it gets to the point where it's like every cast and you're like, Jeez, dude. I don't want to already move from this spot, but like, I mean, I haven't even gotten a bite yet, so we might make a move here pretty quickly. We'll see if we can cast a couple more and maybe get anything. But golly, I mean, like, there is vegetation just everywhere, dude. I'm running into it all over. For a second I thought it got hit, but no, I was just running into a big old bush of whatever the crap that stuff is. God, it's so frustrating sometimes. I might try to get around to that dock. I don't know, I can't decide what I want to do. So we'll set this down for a second and see if we can at least get a bite on this chatterbait before we make a move. I'm actually using both of the lose reels today. And then I've actually got both of the Daiwa reels in my car as well. I've got the underspin on one, obviously, and then I've got a weightless paddle tail Texas rigged on the other one, so that I can kind of fish as like a top water. But I don't know, man, but I don't know, I'm kind of questioning everything right now since I haven't got a single bite. But the rain is lightening up, thank you Jesus. And two, like, you would think because the water has gone up so much that they would be up in these bushes, since the water's up in them. But I don't know, maybe I'm throwing the wrong thing. Probably am. Who knows, man. Let's see if I can can't burn it. Oh well, that came out. I literally was about to say, let's see if I can make a couple casts over there without getting hung in the tree, and then the first cast I threw it into the tree. Also, I'm trying to slow roll it, or I was, but I don't know if I should start kind of reeling it in faster. I think the main thing is I gotta find where these fish are first, or else, I mean, none of it's gonna work. I'm also trying to see which way the current is going. And if there's any, like, little areas, God, you gotta be kidding me. Any little areas that have like little that are creating current, just because the bass really like to sit in or around that current and wait for bait fish, or just because it's cooler. It's kind of like the bass's air conditioning. But I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell with the rain and everything. I don't know if any are up really shallow, maybe. Maybe try and cast a few up shallower. I don't know, man. There's a little bait fish or something just swam up. I mean, that is one thing about this lake, is it's healthy. It's a very healthy body of water. They do put dye in it a lot, which is kind of annoying. I don't really know why they put dye in it. I know it kills off some of the like algae and vegetation and stuff, but at the same time, like, it's a pretty clear, the water's pretty clear, so it's like you don't really need it that much, but who knows? Not me. Oh, it's sinking. Also, just, I gotta get better about being able to tell when my bait is on the bottom. Like, I can't really, I'm bad about being able to feel that. Like, I'm pretty good about feeling all the other, like when a fish hits it, or when it hits a rock, or like stuff like that, but I'm always clueless as to when my bait hits the bottom, I'll be honest. Alright, well, yeah, we might be making a move pretty quick, because we have not even gotten a bite yet. I'm not sure if I want to drive around, or if I want to just kind of start walking the bank like I usually do. Oh, decisions. Because I also don't really want to leave my car over here, especially if the battery runs out on the camera. Golly, man, it's always so degrading when you think you know what you're talking about, and like you think you know what the bass are gonna bite, and then you get out here and they just don't even touch it, or just the least interested. It's very degrading. Really makes you feel like you don't know what you're doing. But it could just be that the bite isn't good right now, you know? Or it could be that you're throwing the wrong thing. You never really know. And like, I don't think it's the fact that they don't like the vibration, because like I've caught them on other things here that are a reaction bite, like spinnerbait. I've caught them on a chatterbait, like the underspin. So it's really just, I don't know, man. Maybe it's bad timing. Don't know. Oh, I can't make up my mind what I want to do. I think I might just drive around. It also kind of, like, I would 100% be like decided on driving around and going to the dock if the fountain was on, but it's not, and it hasn't been, so that has not been creating any sort of flow or air or anything, which is why I am very hesitant and in the middle about what I want to do. Man, I think I might still drive around. I don't know if that was a fish or a turtle. Even if it was a fish, I'm not going to find out because I'm not going to catch him. I think, jeez, man, I can't make a decision. I think I might just walk around for now. I should have brought my dry bag. Why did I not bring that dry bag? I could have kept that, the batteries in it. I think I'm gonna grab my other rods and just kind of walk the bank. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna grab my other rods. I'll take the backpack as well so that I can have the batteries. Ew, that water was so muddy. And my flip-flops all squishy. I'm gonna be carrying a lot of stuff, but it's okay. We're gonna see if we can make some stuff happen, you know. See what we can do. Sorry, my car is a mess, I know. Practically, or it looks like I basically live out of this thing. With all the stuff I've got in here. It's really just all fishing stuff, to be honest with you. With some other stuff thrown in, but let's dry off the camera. I don't even know if it's wet, but we'll give it a little dry off. Get the backpack on. Lose the hood. The rain's lightened up enough that I don't really need the hood anymore. And then we'll do both of the Daiwa combos. This is the top water one I was talking about. And then obviously the underspin, my personal favorite. I know what y'all are thinking. man, you need a bigger car. I'm aware. I'm very much aware. And it's a work in progress, but cars are expensive. Cars are very expensive, actually. Especially the bigger, nicer ones. Even the used ones. So, we're gonna look like an idiot walking around with 4 rods, but who cares? 4 rods and a backpack. I probably should have some sort of creature that I could flip around, but I don't. I put that rod in the storage unit because I really don't enjoy that reel that's on it, that 13 fishing. I mean, it's good and it's smooth and all that good stuff, but the controls on it just really throw me off. Like I can't cast it as far as I want. Like the brakes on it are weird, and I'm gonna try and figure it out a little better so that I know how to use it better. But for now, I had to put it in the storage unit because I needed to free up some space in my car anyway. But hopefully the worm will do the trick if I need to do any sort of flipping. But I'll stop right here for a second and start throwing some stuff around. I think I'm always gonna start. That's a lie. I don't know. I'm gonna start with different stuff every time, if I'm being honest. I was gonna say I was always gonna start with the chatterbait, but that's not true, because if there's a few sitting somewhere, I don't want it to scare them off and get them running out everywhere. So for now, I will start with the underspin. Horrible first cast. Good grief. Sorry, I try to kind of stop talking when people are walking by so that, one, they don't think I'm crazy and talking to myself. 2, because I don't want them to think like I'm filming them or something. And 3, I don't know, that's pretty much it. This isn't a great sign that I have not even gotten a hit on anything yet. Not a great sign, but we're gonna keep on trucking, keep seeing if we can create any sort of bite. I don't know, man. Maybe it's me, maybe it's just the fish. I don't know, but honestly, 2 straight times I've come out here now and I haven't really. I mean, the last time I didn't get the bite the entire time. This time I just haven't gotten one yet, but like typically I would have caught at least 1, maybe 2 by now, you know. So hopefully it gets better. Maybe we can figure something out. But I don't know. There's two turtles popping up right here. Wondering what the crap I'm doing when they're home. And to be honest with y'all, I really need to get back to that other pond where I caught my PB at. Something just hit that. I don't know if it was the turtle. But it's just, once I got that tick on me, it's hard to, because at that point, like, I've got to dress up every time, like wear pants, boots, long sleeves, you know, because I mean bug spray is only gonna do so much, but it's been so hot, like I would literally pass out if I wore that to go fish out there, you know. So I don't know, I'll figure something out, because I gotta get back out there. I mean, that pond or lake or whatever you want to call it it's a really, really good body of water. I think I had a little hit right there. It might have been the turtle, but it at least gives me a little sense of hope, you know. But tomorrow's Father's Day. Typically I would try to go fish again after church tomorrow, but I'm gonna be going back to visit my parents, spend Father's Day with my dad and then my father-in-law. So I will not be fishing tomorrow, as far as I know. Now, if there's any free time, I'm sure I'll find a pond or some way to fish, but I highly, highly doubt that I will be doing any fishing tomorrow. Which is not a bad thing, you know. It's Father's Day. You do whatever the fathers want to do, which sadly neither of them are as into fishing as me. But we will see. They do enjoy eating as much as I do, though, so that's a good thing. We always eat good. Okay, nothing on the underspin. This is going great, guys, if y'all can't tell. I'm gonna throw this weightless one right now, honestly, just to see kind of how I can throw it and get it to swim. Maybe I'll get some bites on this. We'll see. It's really supposed to be just kind of like a top water. That did not go well, that first cast. Okay, it's swimming okay, to be honest. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Golly, you don't got a problem casting it far, that's for sure. Okay, there we go. I just gotta reel it a little faster. Basically, the paddle tail just kind of creates like similar to a buzzbait, but a little different action, a little different look for the fish. But I don't know. I gotta figure out how I wanna fish this. This is also just it's not swimming very well. even when it's down in the water, it's not really. Oh, there it goes. That's one thing about these stinking rods that I love. Is, I mean, it doesn't matter how light the thing is that you're throwing. You can cast these things so far, and they're so smooth, and they really don't backlash unless you make a mistake. It swims pretty good in the water and it looks good. It's just, it's not really working like a top water like I planned it to. So I might go to more of a fluke and do a weightless fluke instead, so that I can jerk it around, which honestly this doesn't look horrible, just jerking it. But still not creating any bites, so golly, there's some fog rolling in right now. Yeah, honestly, this isn't horrible. I just gotta figure out the right way to fish it, you know. But before that, I gotta figure out where the fish are and then what they're eating. So that's the bigger concern. Okay, this is going great. Let's try the worm, I guess, see if we can get some off the bottom. Now, one time when I was out here, a guy did tell me that there is sort of a trench, I guess, or like a, basically at the bottom there's a big old dip down in the bottom, and that's where all the fish like to hang out. No idea if he was telling the truth or not, but I guess the only way to find that out is try to fish it down there. But I don't know. It feels like there's already more vegetation on this. It's really just blowing my mind that I haven't even gotten any nibbles on this. That is honestly what's blowing my mind more than anything. Like I mean, got no action whatsoever on it. Usually there'll be at least, you know, biting at the tail. But nope, tail is still fully intact. And no nibblers. See, like this is perfect. Like it's still sprinkling, but not even enough to where I can even feel it. This is perfect. Thank you, Jesus. It really is a beautiful day. The fog looks really cool. Overcast. It's cooled down a lot. It's turned into quite quite a pretty day after all the storms. Sorry, I know I keep messing with the camera angle, but I got something on it. A bunch more vegetation. Yep, there it is. Good grief, dude. It's really starting to irritate me. Really starting to irritate me. Alright, well, let's keep walking. Keep on going down the bank. Maybe they're just not over here. I'll tell myself that before I tell myself it's me. Because that's not good. That won't boost your morale. I can promise you that. No, it's something. It's probably a turtle. And really one of the biggest things with that flipping rod that I had with the 13 fishing reel is you can't flip with it, like because the brakes are the way that they are. Like typically with a rod or with a rod like that, because you're using like the creature baits on it, you want to be able to flip it. Like I just did here, you just barely toss it out there, but because the brakes are like that on that reel, you can't, or else you'd have to literally change it every single time you do stuff. So it's just, I don't know, that rod wasn't really working for me for the time being, but there's got to be some fish hanging out around these bushes now that the water's up. Golly, bro. Just more vegetation. I mean, it is blowing my mind that they are not even like nibbling on this. That is insane. I don't understand it. Because that either means there is no fish here, or they just have absolutely zero interest in it. And I'm really just hoping it's the first, that there's no fish here, because that would at least mean that like we've got a chance to catch them somewhere else if we can find them, you know. But I don't know, we'll keep trucking, keep trying. foot's so red. Okay, they've got to be around this tree. So we'll pitch this worm in there first. I caught one the other day over here on that shaky head. Especially now that you gotta be fisting me, dude. Oh goodness, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Alright, well, let's see if we can maybe walk around and get this thing undone. Golly, man, that'll kill your spirit. I don't know how it's not coming off, to be completely honest with you, considering I walked around to the other side. Golly, man, that's so annoying. I mean, I've got more that I can tie on. It's just like, it's annoying. Like, and I got one off from here one time, but oh man, that'll kill you. That right there will kill you. All right, well, it's really gonna suck when this leader comes off, and then it's just straight braid. There we go. Ow. God, I hope it. Good grief, I'm gonna slice my hands up on this line. Yep, there it goes. Man, that's so annoying. Yep, snapped right at the leader. Cool, 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 cool. That's good. Well, now it is just straight braid. So let's figure out what we want to put on here next. Always blows my phone, dude. Guarantee it's my little sister-in-law. Nope, it's not. It's my idiot friends. Okay, well, let's figure out what we want to put on here. I cannot believe that, dude. This is kind of my pack out box. I've accumulated everything that I think I would need on a one-day little trip like this. But right now I really don't know what I want to put on, especially because I have straight braid on here. Goodness gracious, decisions. Because I would really like to have something to flip. Come on, just make a decision. Alright, I really don't want to do that, but we're gonna have to. I'm just gonna put a bullet weight on. And I think I have line in my backpack, but I don't want to have to take the time to, you know, tie all that on. It'll take a while. I don't want to do that deal. We'll just tie on something that we can flip. I don't know what it'll be. Burn it. I'm just all over the place today, guys. Sorry. And I would like to, you know, throw a frog, but I have yet to get a frog bite out here at all. And I've already got a frog tied on to another rod, so it's like I don't want to have two rods that I've got frogs on, you know. But we'll just go with this for now. See if we can get anything to bite. I don't always, oh my legs, I don't always do a screw lock like this for if I'm gonna be flipping, but honestly I never do. But it was in there, and I think I had some I know I've got some regular EWG hooks in there, but I just figured I might as well do a screw lock, because why not? Did I indeed did. Good grief, I'm an idiot. Sorry guys, I swear we'll get to fishing again here in a minute. Y'all don't want to just look at me doing this the whole time. Alright, let's see what we want to flip. Good grief, it'd help if I'd quit hooking myself. I think we'll just go with one of these for now. See if we can get some bites. I don't know. Don't know anymore. I'm questioning everything that I think I know. God, these gnats, man. Honestly though, I'm glad I'd rather it be gnats than mosquitoes, you know. Man, mosquitoes are my worst enemy. Why is this not going on? There we go. Mosquitoes and ticks, man. The scum of the earth. All right. Got that on. Couldn't even put the hook through straight. Good grief. Can't do nothing right today. All right. Got that tied on. Let's see if we can. Maybe that was a sign from the good Lord that we needed to switch up the bait, you know? God, I'm so dumb. I didn't close my box and it was sitting there. Now it's got water all in it. I am just all over the place today, guys. I apologize. Okay, let's get the bag zipped up. We're back in business, boys. I apologize for the brief intermission, and I'm sure there will be another intermission here shortly when I have to change the battery in the camera. But for now, watch me get hung up again immediately on this same log. I felt it. I almost did. And honestly, I should have known better because I knew that was down there because I got hung up last time on it. Which thankfully last time I had gotten it off, but still. Wasn't that lucky this time. I mean, dude, I'm not expecting to catch anything if I keep getting all this crap on my bait. Like, whatever, we're going for it. We're pitching straight into the middle there. I missed. Nice. Can't even do what I'm gonna say I'm doing. This is crazy. This is turning out to be another bad day of fishing. Watch, even if I catch one down there in the middle, I'm not gonna, it's gonna break off because I gotta get it over the tree. I'm not sure if that was a fish or if I ran it into a log. I really think it was me running it into a log, but if by chance that was a fish, that was a very large fish. I think that was a fish because I didn't go over the log that time. Yeah, it was a fish. Dang it. Almost had the first one of the last two trips, actually. Got one. Dead. He was freaking swimming with it, dude. Golly, man. I told y'all that. I mean, they're definitely hanging out at this. I mean, this is literally a bass paradise. Like, this is... I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. Gonna lose my mind. Gonna do it. Gonna lose my mind. So what I don't want to do is break my rod. That didn't make a great sound. Well, and really too, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to break this off because it's the braid. Like, oh man, yeah guys, this is really turning out to be a great day of fishing. Just spectacular, you know. Good grief. I mean, I'm gonna lose all my gear right here on this one dang tree. I might not even be able to break this off. Well, that sure was easy. I guess something cut it. Oh man, well. Guess we gotta tie something else on. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna tie the same thing on. Like, I don't know at this point, man. I don't know. Yeah, just throw the weight, why don't you? But I'm gonna do... Did I even put any of those in here? Please tell me I did. Instead of the EWG, I'm gonna do a flipping hook. I think. If I can... If I can get the line through this weight. There we go. Thank you, Lord. Guess I was gonna lose my mind. Okay. Yeah, there's a flipping hook. Okay, let's get this sucker tied on. I don't understand how I got it caught on that tree. Like, I was being very mindful of the fact that it was there, and like, I felt it. I tried to raise it up over it. It just didn't. Just hooks it right into it. It's always good. Sorry guys, I don't even know what y'all can see right now, or if y'all can hear me. Everybody and their mother's out walking right now, of course. This thing will fit on this hook. I guess we'll see. This is quite a large hook. Gotta push it up past the keeper. Okay, and then line her up. Okay, She's good to go. Let's throw her back in there and get her hung up now. You know? Why not? Let's just see how much stuff we can lose on this tree today. But really, like, I know there's fish on this tree, which is why I'm so adamant about casting right here. Like, I know there are. I've caught some here. I just got a bite here. Like, even though I'm losing stuff, like, you know, I don't know, man. We'll try a couple more times and see. Like, I felt it go up over the log right there. Honestly, let's walk around to the other side of this bush and then try and cast from over there, since we keep not having the best luck on this side, you know. God, I can't believe I've already lost so much stuff and haven't caught a single fish yet. It's just my luck, guys. I mean, you know, which thankfully we've had a couple good videos, you know, a couple good days of fishing, but this is honestly just like back to reality for me. These are, dude, there's actually no way, right? There's genuinely, I mean, maybe this is my sign to just get away from this tree. Good grief, man. I know they're here. I know the bugs are here too. Good grief, they're starting to bite me. See, like, there went one right there. It's just so frustrating. So frustrating. Get up over the log, please. There's so many branches down there. Like, I just felt 6 branches that I had to go over. Is that dude fishing too? Yes, of course he is. Okay, well, for one, I need to turn the stinking drag up. Good grief. Turn it down, nice. Don't even know how to work my rod. Man, these bugs are getting me. It's already 6:30. Wow. even know where that kid just went that was over there fishing. Probably fishing that little spillway over there, if I had to guess. Good grief, man, I can't escape this vegetation. Alright, I'm about to throw this weightless paddle tail I've got on over the tree real quick, just because I can keep it up top and maybe it'll be enticing enough to get them to swim up and bite it. Probably not though. It looks pretty nice though. I mean, it sure does look good in the water, but my opinion does not matter. Only the basses matters. And boy, they sure could care less. Sorry guys, I talk to myself a lot. I'm kind of just fishing this like a fluke right now, and I mean it's got really good action. They just they could care. They could care less about eating it. And of course, after I talk about these never backlashing, I'm backlashing. Well, I guess I'll do the chatterbait a couple times around here. Probably get it hung up, but you know, at this point, whatever. I just gotta catch a fish at this point, man. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. backlashed. I think I really need to get to the dock because I think the closer I can get to where that fountain usually is, the better. Nice. Wasn't paying attention. Ran it straight through the crud. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and change the battery because it's at 10%, so I'll start it back up here in a second. Alright, got a fresh battery in it because if I have to suffer through this no catching fish thing, y'all do too. So we're gonna keep rolling. And don't worry, if this battery runs out of juice, I've got one more. But by then, the SD card will be out of storage. And no, I did not bring the extra SD card, so y'all are catching a break there. But, I mean, at this point, man, I don't know what I want to do. I guess I'm going to keep walking down this bank. Let's see. I mean, because there's bait fish everywhere, dude. There went a smaller bass right there. Yeah, there's a log right here that's typically above water. Let's see if we can get anything off this log. I don't even know if that was a bass that darted off of it, but it was a fish, so we're gonna try and catch it, you know. Nice. Get all that vegetation on it, yeah, because that really helps. Good grief, man. I feel like there's probably vegetation on it. So even if I did get it in front of a fish, it's not gonna get eaten. Golly, man. This is so frustrating. I mean, so frustrating. Not a Single bite. Yeah, there's all that vegetation. Good grief, man. Alright, let's keep walking. I mean, at this point, like, I'm not gonna throw everything every place I stop because, I mean, I haven't gotten a bite yet on anything, so there's no point in trying everything. This is just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. And honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and go down to the spillway because there's so much water running out of it. Maybe I can go down there and grab a turtle. Make me feel better about not catching any fish, you know? Oh man, that water's moving down it, boy. You can't even see the concrete down there. Usually you can. Maybe this is the changing factor, boys and girls, if there's any. Maybe this is the changing factor. It might be too much current. I don't want to. I don't know, this typically is where I'll catch at least one or two over here in this area, but I don't know. It's been so weird these past couple times. I don't know what to expect, you know? Oh my. Well, I had one. I think my drag was still too low. Good grief, man. I think it was a tiny one, but still. That's just, to get the first fish is really gonna help my morale, you know. Oh my gosh. I had a freaking another one, dude. I don't understand why I cannot get them. Like, are they just nibbling at it? Or like, am I doing something wrong here? I mean, I'm using one of these bigger rods, so I can't feel it as much, but like, still. I mean, they're taking it and like, look at. Are you lying right now? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, how do you do that to the bait? But I don't. Okay, like, it has to be too small to fish. Like, there's no other explanation. That has to just be too small to fish. Because, like, they're taking it and, like, swimming with it, but dude, I mean, they are thumping this thing, and somehow I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all, bro. I mean, they're tearing up these legs. They have to just be too small to be eating. Oh man, this is frustrating. They are hitting this thing so hard, and yet I just cannot catch it. Like, they're hitting it and putting slack in the line, but then not eating it. Dude. I'm about to lose my mind. Okay, well, since this is not working, I lied, I'm gonna try it one more time. Because, like, if they want it, they're gonna eat it, you know? Somebody's got golf on in there. There's one. Finally, dude. And he came off. Guys, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. I can't make it up, man. And you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that I have straight braid on. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's because there's no give. There's no give in the... There's no give in the line, and so, like, I'm just pulling it out of their mouth, basically. Good grief, dude. I mean, I finally get one, and it comes off right at the bank. I guess I need a smaller hook. Like, I don't know, dude. And they are eating at it every time, dude. Every single time. Some of them are just too small, but some of them I'm just missing. Like, I don't know, man. This is frustrating. This is one of the most frustrating fishing days I've probably ever had. I'm not even kidding. Get off of me, dude. Good grief. Sorry, guys. I know I'm getting frustrated. This is just, it's so crazy to me. Which, I have an idea of what to do. It's just, I mean, I really think I can catch some on this, which is why I'm still trying this. But if it keeps going like this, I'm gonna have to make a change. I know what I'm gonna do, which I think should get me. I should get the bites and be able to land them, but I don't want to switch up just yet, especially just in case there's actually a big one over here, which is kind of unlikely, but still. I am curious how many fish go down this spillway and into that little creek, you know. Eat it, bro. Golly, they're just barely tugging at it and won't eat it, you know. Alright, I'll cast one more and then I'll make a little change. Well, I'm gonna cast over here first and then thought I got it stuck. That would have been crazy. Alright, I'm gonna cast it one more out here and then I'm gonna make a change if I don't catch one. Or if I don't land one, I guess, because that makes a lot of difference too, is actually landing it. Man, this is annoying. But at least y'all saw me. I did get that one fish. I'm not just making it up that I'm getting bites. Yeah. Y'all did see that one fish. So y'all know I'm not lying. Okay. I'm gonna try a couple of things here. First, I'm gonna try and honestly just drop this underspin right here and get it to kind of swim in the current and see if I can get any. Just because they do like to hang out in the current. And I mean, this is some current, I'll tell you that much. But I think it might be too much current. Okay, yeah, well, that was a bad idea. Which I'm sure there's some fish hanging out down there in that current, but honestly, just for what I have tied on right now, it's too much current to throw in there. Did I step in some goose crap or something? Smells like poop. Honestly, it says a lot that I have not gotten a single bite on this underspin yet, but when I was throwing that creature, I was getting bit every single cast. So I think that tells me what I need to know for right here at least. But I want to to at least just try this underspin for a second, especially because of the current. But I think I'm gonna make a little change here. I hope y'all can hear me talking. I know this spillway is really loud, but okay, one more cast with this, and then we'll make that little change. I've gotta catch some right here. They're clearly here. Biting it every single time. And then didn't bite the underspin once. Wow. Okay. We're going to cast some with this weightless, but the change that I'm going to make, assuming I don't get any bites on this, is I'm going to keep this weightless and put on one of those creatures on it, because it's a smaller hook, and I'll put on the smaller version of that creature, and then just kind of swim it, and I should get some bites from that. I really want to get a bite on this swim bait before I take it off. There went a little top water hit. Good thing it wasn't hitting my bait. Well, he gave up. Okay, so they are not at all interested in any of the swim baits. So that's cool. Alright, one more cast for this. And then I'm going to put on that smaller creature bait. Okay, not at all interested in that. That's cool. So we will just put this thing back in his bag. He did not get touched. We will put on a smaller one of those. Where's his bag? Come on. There it is. I know, guys, I know that I have not gotten better about bringing less rods, but you gotta cut me some slack. It was the first video back in a while. Just trying to get some good content, you know, trying to use some different stuff, but clearly it's not working, so doesn't matter anyway. Should just brought a little zip code 33 with a live worm on it out here, I guess. Maybe I would have had some better luck. And this hook too big for this creature. Good grief, I can't catch a break, man. Can't catch a break. Alright, whatever. We'll go with it. See if we can catch some stuff. Which, since it is weightless, it's gonna take it a second to sink. Well, the fact that I haven't, there it is. Yep. Oh. So basically, this is Dink City over here, and there's not a decent sized fish in this vicinity because that is the only reason that I'm not catching these fish that are eating this. Like, this is absolutely insane. Oh goodness gracious, man. So frustrating. Oh, one just ate it right there in that current and then spit it out. I mean, they're here. They just apparently can't eat it or won't commit to it. I don't really know, man. I'm at a loss of words, and I don't really know what to do. Because I'm throwing what they're trying to bite. They just won't eat it, man. Like, they're nibbling at it every time, dude. Just will not eat it. Maybe if I just swing it across the top. I don't know. I gotta get them to fully commit. So maybe if I swim it more, it'll make them commit to it and eat it instead of just kind of nibbling at it on the bottom. But then I just swam it the whole way and didn't get a single bite. Okay. Man, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Because at this point, I don't really know what to do. It's like, I'm doing it right now. They just won't commit and eat it. Like, I found what they're going after. But I just can't catch them. But, this is how it goes sometimes. For me, a lot of the time. But you just gotta figure out if you want to keep doing it or give up, you know? There's one. Now if I can just keep him on. Good grief, finally, guys. And really, like, he was fighting like he was a 3-pound fish. Like, I'm not even kidding. And yet, he's not even hardly a pound. Alright, bro. We get it. You're frustrated. Alright. You know, the only thing that would make my day worse is if he hooked me right now. Good grief, he's got some sharp teeth. Oh, word. Well, first and only fish of the day so far. He's a pretty one, but I mean, these fish. God, he had some dang sharp teeth. That was kind of crazy how sharp his teeth were. And of course, he tore up my bait. Why wouldn't he? You know? Why wouldn't he? Well, it's also my fault because this bait is not big enough for this hook. I can't get over how sharp that fish's teeth were, bro. I'm talking like, I've never felt teeth that sharp on a bass. That was crazy. But I'm just glad I got a fish for y'all guys. I mean, at this point, like, hang on, guys.
What do you want to do for dinner? I forgot you weren't at home. I was going to tell you to set meat out.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I mean, we've got one of those frozen pizzas left. And
like a big one?
No, a small one.
Oh, yeah. Well.
But I mean, like, I could eat, or like one of us could eat that, and then the other could eat like taquitos or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can eat the burritos. I forgot we got some more of those. If you just want to make yourself taquitos or pizza or something.
Yeah, I mean, either should work.
Okay. Alright, then I'll just do that. How much longer do you think you'll be there?
I don't know, I finally started catching some.
Yeah. Is it Ed?
No, I just caught him.
Oh.
But,
No, that's fine. I was just curious.
I don't know, I'll let you know though.
Okay. I was just saying, it's not like you have to stop right now. I was just curious if you had a time, but I'll probably just go home and eat. And I've got to study, so.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's a print.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna hang up so I can get this fish off.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, there you go. Well, we got another one, guys. Sorry, my wife called. I hooked him good, but you gotta admit that was pretty impressive. The one-handed retrieve, you know. I had to show show the little younger generation, you know, gotta keep the fishing going. But well, guys, it's kind of heating up. I know they're tiny, but you know, a day like today, I'll take anything. But maybe we can keep catching a few more. I think I'm still gonna, that had to have been a carp that just made that wake. I'm gonna keep trying to catch a few more. I might try and walk around some more to a different spot, but I don't know, we'll see. Because as y'all could tell by the phone call from my wife, she was wondering what we were doing for dinner, and she just got off work, so I'm sure I'll have to leave here soon. Well, I thought since I caught those two pretty quick on this, I'd keep getting more bites, but they might have quit. Okay, yeah, it's gotta be carp that's making all these wakes. I don't think it's bass. If it is, I might have tied on some top water, I can tell you that much. No, I think it's carp. Yeah, it's gotta be carp. Another. I don't know if he. No, I think he spit it out. No, he got it. There he is. Oh, he spit it out there for a second, but he started swimming with it. Another little small one. They got some pretty cool designs, I'll tell you that. Oh boy, he choked that thing. Buddy, this is gonna hurt to get out. God, yeah, look at the color on him. That's crazy. He almost like, and his mouth looks weird, bro. This is not, I mean, I guess it's a spot, but dude, I don't know. Because this is the same looking one that had those extremely sharp teeth, and this one does too. And of course, don't tell me I gut hooked him. Of course I did. The one with the sharpest stinking teeth. Come on, buddy, I'm trying to help you. Golly, yeah, this one's got some sharp dang teeth too, boy. Ow. Quit swallowing. You're just making it worse. Ow, what the? This stinking fish, bro, has some of the sharpest teeth. Come on, buddy, I'm trying to help. Alright, I gotta put him in the water for a second. Of course, I don't have my pliers because I gave them to my buddy. Good grief. This is a disaster. Alright, well, I don't know where you think you're going. But I was trying to give you some water, so I guess that works too. You better quit trying to swallow though. It's just gonna keep getting worse. Worse for you, buddy. On a day like today, of course I would go hook a fish, you know. Now let me hold him in the water. He didn't really get any breaths. I'm gonna keep the line tighter though, so he doesn't keep trying to swallow the hook. I don't know, dude. I don't know what kind of fish or what kind of... God, dude, quit. I don't know what kind of bass this is. Because, like, it seems like it would be a spotted bass, but at the same time, like the design and the mouth and the teeth and everything, it almost looks like a smallmouth. Maybe it's a mean mouth. I don't really know what a mean mouth looks like. But maybe it's a mean mouth, you know. Man, I cannot get this stinking hook out. I'm doing everything that I should be doing for a gut hook, and it just will not come out. It doesn't help that he's not a very big fish, so I can't really get my hand in his mouth. Alright, let me give him some more breath. I'm gonna stop the video, guys, while I'm doing this, so that y'all aren't just having to sit here and watch me do this. But after I get it out, I'll start it back again. Alright, guys, we finally got him off and back in the water. That was annoying and insane, but it was also my fault because I wasn't sure if he had eaten it yet, because they have been acting weird. But we got him off and released. He's good to go. I had to get a new soft plastic though. We ripped that one up, but we're gonna cast a couple more times over here, but we're gonna start making our way back to the car. I know I said I was gonna walk around some more, but I don't know. I mean, I started catching some over here, so I just kind of hung out over here. Maybe next time we'll start out at a different spot on the water. So, but it is always annoying or unfortunate when you gut hook a fish, but that is why you always want to have a pair of pliers on you, a pair of needle nose pliers, that is. But I forgot to put mine back in my bag, so it was a little more difficult. But thankfully we did get him back in the water and released. So it's just always so hard with smaller fish that don't have big mouths, but you gotta go in from like the side, like where his gill is. Makes it a little easier and better to get to, you know. But we'll see if we can catch a few more, and then we'll have to head out here pretty soon. Got a long day tomorrow. It was cool getting to show that little kid the fish, though. It's always good and fun getting to show kids. But there's little baby geese swimming across the pond. There go the baby geese getting out of the water. Oh, is she about to feed the geese? If you get that reference, you're awesome. Well, now the bite just quit. Alright, I'm going to throw the chatterbait a little bit, just because I haven't thrown it a lot, and I might as well since I brought it out here. And then we'll head back. I don't know why I keep thinking it's going to work any better when I cast it over there. I know there's some bigger fish in this body of water. So man, I've caught some decent sized ones out of here, but it's very hard to. You gotta find where they're at, find what they're doing, what they're eating. You know, it's very difficult to catch any bigger ones out of here. Big old turtle or something. There go the baby geese. Honestly, teenage geese now. Pretty big. Across the road. Hopefully whoever's coming sees them. That'd be bad. That'd be a massacre. Okay, yeah, they saw them. The geese are good. Man, it's frustrating that I can't get a bite on this chatterbait. Everybody always talks about how good the chatterbait bite is. And I never really experience it. It's supposed to be relatively weedless, but has not really been that for me today. There's one. I watched him swim up and eat it. That's a solid one. That's a lot better fish. Yeah, I watched him swim up and eat it. God, dude, yeah, he's got this crazy looking design too. What are these fish, bro? I mean, obviously they're bass, but like, alright, don't do it. There we go. But like at the same time, and this is like, don't laugh when I say this, it's gonna sound crazy, but like their heads almost like resemble a drum, like in the ocean, like a red drum or something. Come on, bro. Good grief. But he swam up and hammered it, that's for sure. And they seem to be a lot more aggressive than other bass, or at least right now. There we go. I got you, buddy. I'll get you back in the water. But that one's bigger. Beautiful fish, beautiful design on it. That was cool. I just talked about not getting any chatterbait bites, and then he swam up and just hammered it, dude. That was pretty cool. Really cool bite there. But yeah, I don't know what. I guess I should take a picture of one and ask ChatGPT or Gemini. I don't know. They just look a lot different from like a typical spotted bass. And like obviously they're not largemouth. I don't know. Yeah, I should have taken a picture and asked ChatGPT. That was a really cool bite though. I saw him swim up and just hammer it, dude. It was right at the bank too. Hopefully y'all can see that. I haven't been paying attention to the camera angle. Y'all probably couldn't even see that bite. You gotta be kidding me. I'm not surprised though. Just how the day's going, man. I'll cast a couple more times over here since we just caught that one, and then we'll make a move back toward the car. And I mean, I'll still fish some like on the way back, but oh, there's another one. That's a bigger one. That's a big one. Oh my gosh, he hammered it. He hammered it. Oh, he hammered it, bro. God, I told y'all they were hanging out in the current. God, he choked that thing, bro. Well, not choked it. Sorry, he hammered it. Alright. God, quit. Dang it. They also flop so much more than other bass, bro. Like, good grief. just trying to let you go again and get you back in the water. But you're just making it more difficult on yourself and me. Good grief. They got some tough skin, I can tell you that much. There we go. Yeah, look at that beauty. That one's got some decent size to her. I mean, it's gotta be a spot, but I'm gonna ask Gemini. I usually do ChatGPT, but we'll do Gemini, give him a shot. Beautiful fish, guys. Look at that release on him. Man, they're hammering this chatterbait though. That's awesome. Good release. What kind of bass is this? Spot. Largemouth bass. So I think you're lying. Well, that one did. Yeah, what? Now that I'm looking at it, that one did have a bigger mouth than the others. Was that one a largemouth? I don't know, dude. This is crazy. I don't know what kind of bass these are, but nah, we're gonna keep fishing right here if they're biting, because I'm not gonna leave when the biting is getting good, especially how the day's gone and how long this video is. That kid saw me start catching them and started moving back over this way, which I don't blame him. I just thought it was funny. Hopefully y'all can see that catch. And the bank flip, not the boat flip, but the bank flip. Why is it not? They're hanging out in this current. You just gotta kind of swim it over them right. Honestly, I might try and do it. There went one right there. That first bite was so cool because I watched him swim up and just hammer it. I I know there's gotta be a couple more down in here. Oh, I thought that was one. Might have ran into something. Oh man, one that bit at it, but he didn't want it. He didn't commit to it. Yeah, he was biting at it. I'm trying to now kind of slow roll it. So I've been kind of burning it across, but it's kind of hard with how fast this current is flowing. You don't want to let it flow all the way down. What's up? Do what? Yeah, I've caught a few right here. I hadn't caught literally any before that, and I was kind of getting annoyed, but then I caught a few on a creature. Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear over there. I think he's coming over there. Make a few more casts over here and then I'll leave. I know I said that a while ago, but oh, that was crazy. I watched him swim up and hit it, but he came off. Dang. That was a decent size one too. Dang it, bro. I mean, he was just hanging out right here. What the? What is that? There's a big old ball of... Yeah, you got it. I'm about to have to leave anyway. It's not as big. Still a good fish. Where's the hook? Oh, it's in his nose. perfectly in the top of his mouth. Pretty fish. Smaller one, but they are hammering this chatterbait, that's for sure. Which is awesome because I haven't really caught any on a chatterbait before, or not that much at least. I've caught some, but not many. Can't really throw it. Almost slipped my second hit. I know I keep saying I'm about to leave, but I keep catching them, so it's like I want to stay. But if I don't catch anything in the next few minutes, I'll leave. Dead. Darn it, I had one. Well, there was another bite. That was a smaller one though, but still. Sitting there. Hit it again on the same spot. Roll it a little slower. Dang it. Yeah, it's a bigger one. I was running it over his back. Oh, no wonder. I knew it felt weird. Wow, that looks pretty cool with the fog and the sunset. That's awesome. I really want to catch this one. You can tell he is big. He was smacking it. It was just like that time I caught my PB where he hit it twice and then I slow rolled it and ate it. Can't slow it down too much or else it won't break. Dang. Oh well. Maybe you swam over here. Bit by a dang ant. got him and he swam straight under the rock. I thought he was gonna break me off. Solid fish, solid fish. Yeah, these chatterbait bites are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, especially because they are just hammering them. Look at that beauty. Beautiful fish. Just hammering the chatterbait. You got a chatterbait? Do you got a chatterbait? I've been catching them on a chatterbait. Oh yeah, that rock tore up my line. Dang, I knew it did. Yep. Do what? I don't know if I do. Let me see, I might can give him a chatterbait. I don't know, because I don't have another blue one, I don't think. So I don't want to give him my only blue one. I'll tie this one back on and then I'll look. Do what?
Yep.
Nah, I was just retying it. Because he ate it and immediately swam under the rock, so it kind of frayed up my line. But
You're catching in the same spot.
I know, I knew they would be hanging out in this current because it's flowing so much.
Because before I came here, and before the rain started, I was fishing here, I was catching the like rooster tails.
Yeah.
But
Do you have any chatterbaits?
If you're willing to trade, I'll give you a Japanese swim bait.
Let me see if I've got, because I would give you that one, but I think that's my only blue one I have.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hey, cool question.
Yeah.
Does the color of chatterbaits really matter that much?
It kind of depends.
Or is it just how the fish move?
What I've figured out is like, it's more like I did the blue one today because I knew it was like raining and like it basically the water wasn't gonna be as clear. I don't think it matters as much. There's one, but it's not blue.
The thing is, I've got the trailer for it, but it's probably in my tackle box.
Let me see. There's a jig. Yeah, I've got a yellow one, a gray one, and I know I have more, but they're at home. Actually, maybe there's another one down in here. What's that gold one? I could give you this white and yellow one. I don't know if it'd work the same as the blue.
That'll be fine.
Do you want it?
What you want to trade for?
You don't gotta trade. I do want to look at what you have though.
Alright, I got swim baits. This one's Japanese.
Oh, you got that whopper plopper.
Yeah.
I love whopper ploppers.
You want it?
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm just saying.
Do you have a yellow or white chatterbait?
I'll just probably use this white underbelly thing.
Okay. Yeah, if you want it, you can have it, dude.
Alright, but I'm gonna have to trade for it.
Nah, you don't got to.
Because I ain't gonna give it to you for free.
Nah, you don't got to, bro. For real, because I actually just bought a couple of those, and I've been trying to start using chatterbaits more because I don't use them a lot. But yeah, I would give you that blue one, but I know that's my only blue one. But nah, yeah, you can have that one because I know I've got another white and chartreuse one. So
Thank you for the charity then, I guess.
yeah, no problem, bro. No problem at all. Well, hopefully he's okay with being on camera. But oh yeah, there's definitely dog crap around here somewhere. Good grief. Golly, this stinks, bro. Dang, I should have retied it higher. But then I really don't have a lot of trailer or leader left. I may have to just retie this leader altogether. Yeah, we're about to head out because I gotta get home for the wife. I'll fish a little bit on the way back over the car, but not a lot. Oh dang, that last one twisted up my trailer. Tore up good, bro. Yeah, and I'm also not gonna take the kid's Japanese jerkbait, bro. I'm about to head out. Good luck, bro. Do what? Yeah. Good luck, bro. Yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, dude, I was not about to trade him for anything. I mean, obviously, like, if he would have kept insisting, like, yeah, I would have just taken something. But I'm not gonna. Man, if this goose chases me, that'll just be to cap it all off for the day. But no, I was not about to trade him for anything and take any of his stuff, dude. He said he must have left his chatterbait in his other tackle box, but I mean, there's a good chance he just doesn't have one and he didn't want to be embarrassed and say he didn't have one. Like, I'm not gonna make that kid feel like that, dude. But I'm just glad, and I really would have given him this blue one, but I really do think that's the only blue one that I have. And I know I have some more white and chartreuse ones. But nah, dude, that's what this is all about, bro. Like, helping kids out, like, especially people that are younger than you that maybe don't. I'm not saying he didn't know as much as me about fishing. He might know more than me. I have no idea, but you never know. So it's like, whenever you can help somebody out, like, just do it, bro. Like, you have no idea what they're going through in life. You know, I mean, it's always good to help people and just be nice to people, bro. Like, I hope, and honestly, I would have stayed and watched to have seen if he would have caught any, but I gotta get home and eat dinner. Like, I hope he uses that thing, and I hope he catches so many fish, bro, because then he will always remember me. I hope he doesn't get snagged and lose the chatterbait like right after. That would suck. But nah, dude, that's awesome. That just made my day, bro. Even though it hasn't been a great day, which thankfully it turned around there at the end, and we caught quite a few there at the end. and some ones that were decent size. But nah, dude, that's what it's all about, and that was awesome. I'm glad I was able to do that. I wish I kind of had more of my stuff with me, but and two, I could barely hear him because of the dang current that was going. I kind of felt bad for that, but no, he had on some rooster tails, which he was trying to throw on that spinning rod. Which thankfully he was using a spinning rod, because rooster tails are so small and light, like you can barely cast them. But no, he was saying he caught some last time he came out here on the rooster tail, but poor kid could barely cast it because the rooster tail was so light. But and then he put on that chatterbait. I was like, man, that thing flies pretty good. I was like, yeah, dude, because it's like 4 times the weight of that rooster tail that you've been using. But nah, I'm glad I was able to do that for him. And I hope he catches so many fish on that thing. But I'm gonna cast a couple more times right here. Maybe try and catch a few more, and then we'll leave. And nah, dude, if y'all can ever like help somebody out or just make somebody's day, even if you can't give somebody something, like I'm blessed enough to have a job that like can support me, but also like I have a little bit of money left over to kind of spend on myself, spend on fishing and stuff, you know. So like I'm blessed enough to have that, so I'm gonna be nice and bless other people if they need it or want it, you know. But no, that was awesome. I'm glad I was able to do that for him. I really hope he catches fish. Oh, that dude over there just caught one, I think. Or he was throwing something in the water. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he caught one or not. There was a bunch of splashing there. Yeah, I think he did. Oh, it's getting dark too. Getting dark. And I wish why am I forgetting that word? I've said it so many times. I can't think of the word. Whatever the current or the stream was going, I wish it wouldn't have been so loud, because he started asking me questions about like the color. He asked if the color of chatterbaits really matters. And like to an extent it doesn't, but at the same time it can help, you know. So like today I was throwing that blue one because I knew the water would be a little bit murkier from the rain, the storm. Like it was going to be very overcast, the visibility was not going to be as good, so you use that darker one to kind of get more of that, just like basically like they're doing a reaction bite, but they're just like they can see the shadow basically, or like the silhouette of that chatterbait because it's that dark color. But really it doesn't matter as much, you know, the color of chatterbaits, because it's a reaction bite regardless. But man, I kind of wish I could have stayed over there, because they were tearing up that chatterbait, dude. I mean, just slamming it. I hope he'll kind of cast where I was casting and catch some, but I don't know. All right, I'm about to. Okay, there's a couple more and then I'm gonna leave. I'm also starting to get tore up by these bugs, and I know my wife's already at home wondering where I am. It's already 8:20, boy. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I wish I could have caught that big one that was hitting it, because I know it was bigger than those other ones I was catching. I could just tell by the way he hit it. but I kept swimming it in that same spot, and he was either gone or he just wasn't interested anymore. But it's so weird how like there's really and truly no telling how many fish are hanging out over there where I just was because of the current. Like, it is crazy how much of a difference that makes and how much they like to hang around the current. Because like over here, there might not be a single dang fish over here, dude. Where I've been fishing over here this whole time, there might not be a single fish over here. Just because like they move so much to different areas depending on the weather, depending on everything, dude. So that's what I was talking about earlier. You gotta find where they are, what they want to eat. Like, everything matters, bro. Like, I know it kind of sucks that everything matters, but it really does. Like, I caught those few small ones on the little creature bait, but if I wouldn't have picked up that chatterbait and started throwing it again and started throwing it into the current, like I said, that was be where they were. Like, if I wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have caught most of the fish that I caught, dude. Like, I just caught majority of the fish on that chatterbait. It's just you have to keep. You can't get discouraged if you come out here and don't just start catching all these fish. You gotta just stay in it. You gotta keep trying things, and you gotta figure out what they're eating, where they are, what they're doing, all of that, bro. And it'll pay off. And two, you're gonna learn stuff for the next time you go fishing. Like, if I wouldn't, and do your research and watch Major League Fishing. I know that kind of sounds dumb because you're just watching them, but you will learn. I promise you will learn so much just from watching. Because while they're broadcasting on like the guys that are fishing, the guys are also giving you, like, they're telling you what they're doing, why they're doing it, everything. Like, even the commentators are telling you why the anglers are doing what they're doing. Like, I would not have known about the whole current deal. Excuse me, sorry. I would not have known that if I wouldn't have learned that from experience, but also from watching MLF and like YouTubers and stuff like that. Like, I literally learned that from watching people and listening to what they were saying. Like, fish enjoy, or bass enjoy hanging out around current because, one, it's cooler, two, that's where a lot of bait fish are. So they'll either literally sit like below the current, like sometimes they'll be kind of swimming in the current. A lot of the time, though, like that one that I caught right there at the end that tried to take me under the rock, I guarantee you he was just sitting under that rock the entire time. Like, they sit just out of the current enough to where they can still eat the fish or whatever that are going through the current, but they're not having to sit in it and exert as much energy to be in the current, you know? So it's stuff like that you gotta put the time in, you gotta do your research, you know, all that, which your research could be watching my videos, you know? No, I'm kidding. Obviously I try to help and give advice and everything, but like, that was just like, I just showed y'all firsthand like how, I told y'all before I went over, and I'm not at all trying to brag at all. I'm just saying, like, the more you fish and the more you learn, the more you'll know where to at least start. Because I knew, and I said that they were going to be hanging out in the current. But what I didn't know is what they were going to be eating. So then, you know, I went through all the things that I had. I was throwing the underspin, the creature. I caught a few on the creature, and then for some reason I just thought to throw the chatterbait, and that was what they wanted to eat. But if I wouldn't have been open-minded and had different options, I never would have caught all those fish. So it's just stuff like that where you gotta, if you put in the time and the effort, it's gonna pay off in the end. But anyway, I'll quit yapping now. Thank y'all so much for joining and watching, and if y'all have watched to this point, thank you so much. I know this video is so long, and I know that can be annoying, but thank y'all so much for watching and tuning in. If y'all want to see anything specific or have questions, please leave a comment, you know, give me a follow, subscribe, so that you'll know when I post or whatever. But thank y'all so much, and just drop a comment if you got questions or comments, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.